Have you started a plant-based diet and you are overwhelmed as far as what to eat, what is best to eat, if you're getting enough protein, enough starches? In this video, I'm going to show you what I eat in a day, and this should help you just a little bit. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Brenda. If you are returning, thank you for showing up. In this video, I'm going to show what I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These are easy meals that I tend to gravitate towards pretty much every day. They're easy and I'm getting everything that I need into my body. It's protein, it's, the fats, it's everything that you can get in the meals for plant-based eating. Okay, so I'm hungry, so we're gonna go have the first meal of the day. I'm going to have some broccoli and some oatmeal. So this is pretty much the standard that I've been eating when I started the starch solution way of eating. 50% vegetables and 50% starch. So the starch that I'll be eating is the oatmeal. I steam my veggies in this little guy, and I just put it in the microwave. The broccoli, it just needs a few minutes. So I'm gonna get that prepared and ready, warm up my oatmeal, and I'll be back to show you. Okay, and then my oatmeal, I've already prepared it. I prepped for the week yesterday. 4 cups into my cooker, so I have them ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my serving of this. Okay, so I have a little bit of water in here to steam the veggies, and then you just put in this strainer here, and I've got my broccoli, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of this in here, and then the lid, whoop, made a mess, and then the lid to cover and let them steam in the microwave. Okay, breakfast is ready to go. I've got the oatmeal here with blueberries and banana, and I did sprinkle some grounded flaxseed, hemp seeds, and chia seed on there. And then for the broccoli, for a little bit of flavor, I added a little bit of garlic salt, and that is it. So I've got the veggies and the starch, so I'm ready to go for my first meal. Okay, so one thing that's really important that I've learned so far in this way of eating and along this journey, and really this applies to any way of eating, is your hunger cues, when you're hungry, when you should eat and when you shouldn't. So we are in this habit of just eating by the clock. It's 8 a.m., it's breakfast. It's noon, it's lunch. It's 5 o'clock, it's dinner. We tend to go by the clock, and what I've learned is we need to just go by our bodies when our bodies tell us to eat. It's whatever our body dictates. And we do have to break out of that habit because we have been just ingrained with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and these are the times that we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We want to get away from that and just listen to our bodies. And again, that goes along the lines of intuitive eating, really. So I have been following that, and it's helped so much, but it also shows me that breakfast can be pushed, or your first meal can be pushed out until 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, if that's what our body is telling us. Before I would eat breakfast, even if my body didn't tell me, I didn't get a stomach growl, I didn't feel that hunger. I just felt like it is time to eat. And another thing I did was I pushed my hunger away because I would do lots of intermittent fasting. Well, what I've also learned is when you do that, when you push your hunger cues away, you just don't want to listen to what our body's telling us, it will also make us more than likely binge later. So when it's that time to eat, we've already ignored, our hunger, and it's time to eat, we are going to really eat. And that's when we'll eat way and above beyond our satiety levels. And that's what we don't want to do, because that's where we get all those extra calories that we really don't need. Eat and then we stop when we're, satiated, not stuffed, just satiated. If we just listen and really pay attention, we'll know when our body no longer is hungry. And that's just it. We want to just pass the hunger. We don't want to get stuffed. We just want to get enough fuel, because again, that's what food is. It is our fuel, just like a baby. A baby will only cry when they're hungry. They're not going to cry when they want a snack. They're not going to cry when they're bored. It's only when they're hungry. And that's what we need to go by. I'll eat when my body tells me. And then once I've already hit that satiety, the food will start to taste different. It will. And it's weird because when I'm hungry, I'm not just ravenous. I'm not starving. I'm hungry. So I'll eat and I get fuller quicker, because I'm not just starving because I've suppressed those hunger cues, nothing like that. So I will eat and then be full. The thing about it is I may get hungrier earlier because of that, but it's okay. Your body knows. Your body will even out. It will just work itself out. And then if, say, you have your 3 meals, but before bed you want a snack because you are hungry, fulfill it. It doesn't matter if it's 8 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter if it's 10 o'clock at night. Fulfill that hunger cue. Fulfill it, because that's when in the morning you don't do that. That's when we'll overeat. So that's what we want to avoid. All right, so just talking, I've already worked up an appetite. So here's what I'm having for my next meal.
Not long ago you got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away. 'Cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just
Okay, and another tip that it really isn't a tip, it's just about how you're feeling. When you start this way of eating, it's a change. It's a change for your body, and also depending how drastic you go. If you go from going animal based to, plant based, or if you start gradually, depending on how you do it. I know I just went 100%. I was on board. So I did go through a few things the first week. And if you're interested in what I was going through, or you just started this journey and you're having, some side effects, let me know down in the comments, and let me know if you want me to make a video on what I went through the first week. I'll be more than happy to do that. Let me know down in the comments. So don't beat yourself up about it. It's an adjustment, and all adjustments, they're not easy. Breaking habits aren't easy. So we can retrain our minds to do something different. It just doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. Listening to our hunger cues, that's going to take some time to learn, to get adjusted. So just like anything else, everything takes time. So don't be upset if, say, you're in a week and you have, a piece of candy or some ice cream or something that, isn't plant-based. Don't beat yourself up and just give up and say, forget it, I'm not doing it, I can't do it. It's gonna happen. And not only that, there's special occasions that are going to arise where you might want to have a cookie, you might want to have a piece of cake. Easter's around the corner. I'm sure I'm going to have some. I'm going to try not to overindulge because, again, we don't want a major setback, and we don't want to wake up, all these taste buds, cravings. We don't want to do that. But again, it's a holiday, so we want to just be mindful of what we're doing, the choices we're making. But even if it's not a holiday and you're spending time with family, or it's your child's birthday, or your child wants something and you want to join in with them, it's going to happen. Or if you have a binge, you've been 2 weeks in and you have a binge and you're so upset about it, or it's making you feel overwhelmed, don't just start over that minute. You're feeling bad, say it's okay, start from that point and move forward again. You can do it. It's all about the process. It's all going to take time. We're going to have our good days, we're going to have our bad days, but it takes time. It didn't happen overnight that we gained the weight that we gained, or our cholesterol went south, or we got diabetes. It takes time, and it's going to take time for our bodies to adjust. Okay, so my last meal of the day, very simple, easy, and let's go ahead and get to it. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to make some stir-fried veggies. I'm going to steam those in the microwave, and then for my starch, I'm going to have a sweet potato. This has already been boiled. I just cut it up into coins here. I'm going to put that in the air fryer for about, I'd say, maybe 15 minutes or so. And to make these, and for the spring rolls, I'm going to be using these spring roll skins, and I'm going to roll up the stir fry. Okay, so I will go ahead and get this made and ready and show you once it's done. Okay, here is my dinner. Guys, this is so funny. Don't laugh at my spring rolls, but this is the first time I've done these wraps, and it isn't easy. So I do have some deformed spring rolls here, and that's where I have the stir fry. And then I've got my sweet potatoes, I've got some soy sauce, with some red peppers in there. And I didn't make any white rice, so I'm eating up the last of my brown rice. So that's what I'm having with a little bit of soy sauce as well. But this is dinner. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And let me, if you're still here and you watched it all the way through, I want to thank you for being here, taking time to support my channel. It means the world to me. In my last video, I gained quite a few subscribers and I am very grateful. Watch this video next and I'll see you next time.